My girlfriend said, "I love you for who you are, not your money." I lost my job right before New Year's. Within a week, she was dating my wealthy ex-friend. She said, "I deserve better than struggling." Hey, Reddit. I deserve better than struggling, she spat, her eyes cold as she shoved my clothes into a duffel bag on the living room floor. My heart slammed against my ribs like it was trying to escape. This wasn't just a fight. It was the end of everything we'd built. I'd poured my soul into this relationship for 3 years, and now, with my job gone and bills piling up, she was walking out, leaving me to face the void alone, financially broke, emotionally wrecked, and wondering if I'd ever trust anyone again. I'm 30, and we'd been together for 3 years, living in a cramped apartment in the city. She was 28, ambitious in her marketing job, and I'd been grinding away as a software engineer until everything fell apart. The words hung in the air like smoke, choking me. I stood there, frozen, watching her pack like it was the most normal thing in the world. "What do you mean, better?" I managed to choke out, my voice cracking. She didn't look up, just kept folding my shirts with mechanical precision. "You know exactly what I mean," she said, zipping the bag shut with a finality that echoed. "I love you for who you are, not your money. But this constant grind, the layoffs, the uncertainty, it's not the life I signed up for." I blinked, trying to process. We'd talked about this before, my job security, her dreams of stability, but it never felt like a deal breaker. "I just lost my job last week," I said, my hands shaking. "It's temporary. I'll bounce back. We can figure this out together." She laughed, but it wasn't the warm one I knew. It was sharp, bitter. "Together? You think I want to be together while you scramble for scraps? No thanks. I deserve someone who can provide, who doesn't make me worry about rent every month." The room spun. I thought we'd weathered storms before, her family drama, my late nights at work. But this felt different, like a knife twist. "Is this about the money? Really? After everything?" She finally met my eyes, her expression unreadable. "It's about reality. And right now, reality sucks with you." I reached for her arm, but she pulled away. "Don't make this harder," she said, grabbing her coat. "I'll be back for the rest of my stuff tomorrow." The door clicked shut behind her, and I sank to the floor, the duffel bag mocking me. What the hell just happened? We'd been solid, or so I thought. New Year's was days away, and now I was alone, jobless, and questioning every promise she'd ever made. The next morning, I texted her, "Can we talk? Please." No response. I called straight to voicemail. By afternoon, I was pacing the apartment, replaying our last conversation. "I love you for who you are, not your money." She'd said that just a month ago, when I bought her that necklace for her birthday. It wasn't fancy, but it was from the heart. Now it felt like a lie. I tried to distract myself, scrolling through job listings on my laptop. Nothing. The market was brutal, especially with the holidays looming. My savings were dwindling. I'd have to dip into emergency funds soon. But more than that, the loneliness hit hard. We'd shared this space for so long, cooking dinners, binge-watching shows, planning our future. Now it was just me and the echo of her voice. 2 days later, she texted back, "Meet me at the coffee shop downtown. 3 p.m. My stomach nodded. Hope flickered. Was she coming back? I showered, threw on clean clothes, and headed out, the winter wind biting my face. She was already there, sipping a latte, looking composed. I slid into the seat across from her. "Thanks for meeting," I said, my voice steady despite the nerves. She nodded, not smiling. "I thought about it. Us. But I can't do this anymore. You're a great guy, but I'm not built for instability." "Instability? I told you, I'll find something new. We can make it work." I leaned forward, pleading. "Remember what you said. I love you for who you are, not your money." That meant something to me. Her eyes flickered, but she shook her head. "Words are easy. Actions matter. And right now, your actions are dragging us down." "Us? There is no us if you walk away." My voice rose, drawing glances from nearby tables. I lowered it. What about our plans? The trip we were saving for? The future? She sighed, stirring her drink. Plans change. People change. I deserve someone who can keep up, not hold me back. The words stung like a slap. Hold you back? I've supported you through your job hunts, your bad days. This is one setback. One setback too many, she replied, standing up. I'm sorry. Take care of yourself. She left, and I sat there, numb. The barista asked if I wanted a refill. I waved her off. How did we get here? I thought back to the beginning, how we'd met at a mutual friend's party 2 years ago. She was funny, smart, and we clicked instantly. But looking back, there were signs. She'd always hinted at wanting more, nicer dinners, vacations I couldn't afford. I'd brushed it off as ambition. That night, I called my best friend Tom. We'd been buddies since college, and he knew the whole story. Dude, she dumped you? Over a job loss, he said when I explained. Yeah, said she deserves better than struggling. I paced the kitchen, phone to my ear. That's cold. What are you gonna do? Find a job, I guess. But it's New Year's soon. Feels like the worst timing. We talked for an hour, him offering to spot me some cash if needed. It helped, but the ache remained. I wondered if she'd regret this, if she'd come back. New Year's Eve arrived, and I was alone, watching the ball drop on TV with a beer in hand. No text from her. I sent one anyway. Happy New Year. Miss you. Silence. The next day, I forced myself out for a walk in the park. The city was quiet, post-holiday haze settling in. My phone buzzed, a message from Tom. Hey, saw her at the gym today. She was with someone. Looked cozy. My blood ran cold. Who? Some guy? Tall, flashy watch. Not sure who. I stared at the screen, heart pounding. Describe him. Dark hair, expensive coat. Ring any bells? It did. My ex-friend, Derek. We drifted apart years ago over a stupid argument about money. He'd loaned me cash once and never let me forget it. He was loaded now, some tech startup success story. Wealthy as hell. Shit, I muttered. Tom confirmed it later. Yeah, definitely Derek. They were laughing, holding hands. Within a week, we'd just broken up. How? I texted her. Saw you with Derek. Really? She replied almost immediately. What? Mind your business. Mind my business. We just ended things. Now you're with him. Things ended because of you. Derek's been there for me. The betrayal hit like a truck. I called her, but she didn't pick up. Voicemail. How long has this been going on? Did you cheat? She texted back. No cheating. But yeah, we've been talking. He's stable. You weren't. Stable. The word burned. I thought about confronting Derek, but what good would it do? Instead, I poured it out to Tom over drinks. She said she loved me for me, not my money. Then I lose my job, and boom, she's with him. Tom shook his head. Classic. Some people show their true colors when the going gets tough. I nodded, but it didn't ease the pain. Days blurred into a haze of job applications and sleepless nights. I landed a couple interviews, but nothing panned out. Bills stacked up, rent was due, and my savings were tapped. One evening, I saw them together, out for dinner at our old favorite spot. She looked radiant, laughing at something he said. Derek spotted me through the window and smirked. I ducked away, rage boiling. I texted her again. How could you? After everything. This time she called. Look, I didn't plan this. But when you lost your job, it made me realize what I really want. Derek offers security. You don't. Security? That's what this is about. Not love. Love without security isn't enough, she said flatly. I deserve better. The call ended, and I threw my phone across the room. It cracked the screen, but I didn't care. I deserved better too, better than this heartbreak. As the weeks dragged on, I started piecing it together. We'd been together for 3 years, but cracks showed early. 6 months in, she complained about my entry-level salary, joking that she'd marry rich. I laughed it off, thinking it was banter. Then, last summer, she pushed for a fancy vacation I couldn't afford. We can save, I said. She pouted, and we stayed home. Derek popped up in stories then, He'd hit on her at a party once, but she brushed it off. Now it made sense. She'd been texting him, probably. The signs were there. Late nights, working, sudden interest in networking events. I confronted her once about it, months ago. Just friends, she said. Lies. Tom filled in more. Derek bragged about it at the bar. Said she came to him right after you guys fought. Told him you were a loser now. Loser. The word echoed. I'd given her everything. Support, love, stability in my own way. But when the tables turned, she bailed. I threw myself into job hunting, finally landing a gig at a startup. It paid less, but it was something. By then, she'd moved in with Derek, posting pics on social media of their lavish dates. Living my best life, one caption read. I blocked her, but the hurt lingered. Months later, I ran into her at a store. She looked surprised. Hey, she said. Hey. I kept walking. Wait. I'm sorry things ended badly. Sorry? You left me for money. Said you loved me for me. She shrugged. I did. But I changed my mind. Changed her mind. Like it was nothing. I walked away head high. I deserved better than someone who traded love for cash. In the end, it taught me a lesson. Love's not enough if it's conditional. I rebuilt my life, stronger, without her. And Derek? Word is, his startup tanked. Karma's a bitch. But the scars remain. Every New Year's, I think of that week. The job loss, the betrayal. I deserve better than struggling, she said. Yeah, we both did. But only one of us meant it.